Play for tonight is only 10 problems, only. We got number 1, which is 1/2 x plus 2/3 equals 5/12. Number 2, 3x plus 7, all that divided by 2 equals to 5. Number 3 is 3 equals negative 4y plus 10, and all that over negative 6. Number 4 is 6m minus 5 minus 3m equals 27. Number 5 is negative 38 equals 7n plus 2 minus minus 11n. Number 6, 3 times, parentheses, w minus 4, close parentheses, equals 24. Number 7, negative 42 equals negative 2 times y minus 3. Number 8 is 2x minus, parentheses, 5x plus 6, and all that equal to negative 12. Number 9 is 23, Michael Jordan, equals to negative 3a minus, parentheses, 2a plus 7. And number 10 is 2, parentheses, 3x plus 1 minus, parentheses, 5x plus 6, close parentheses, equal to negative 6. Copy that, and we'll get started with our lesson. So, it's only 10 problems, and like I said, there's tutoring today, so if you need to stay, make sure you stay. So let's get started. So our objective for today, look, the only thing I included here on the objective. I can solve and graph multi-step one-variable equations. Let's read together, 1, 2, 3. I can solve and graph multi-step one-variable equations. So basically, we're still on one-variable equations. The only thing we're moving on to funner ones, yes? Yay! So, we don't need a Ferrer model because we already filled a couple of these, right? We don't need the steps because we already know the steps, right? Tell your neighbor the steps, please. Very good. Simplify, isolate, plot, and check. Okay. And then, once again, reminder, we started with the scale, yes? Okay. Copy this one, example 1. It says, solve the equation and check your answer. 2x plus 1 over 3 equals to 7. And we're going to do this one together. Let me zoom in. All right. Look up, please, really quick. If I was to look up this part, does this kind of equation look familiar? Yes, we know what to do from there, right? But right now, what's in the way? The 3, and what is the 3 doing? So what is the inverse? So therefore, line down, we need to multiply times 3, bless you, times 3. Now, let me elaborate a little bit on this part. Look up, please. Pencils down, writing utensils down. Check this out. You've seen me in the other examples that we've done with equations just do this, right? Okay, so let me show you why I do that. If I was to have 3 times 2x plus 1 over 3. Everybody see that? And I put this over 1. What is 3 times 2? 6x. What is 3 times 1? 3. And what is 1 times 3? 3. All right. So what is 6x divided by 3? What is 3 divided by 3? And instead of doing all this, can I just do this giant 1 right here? Everybody see that? That's why we just do 3 over 3 as 1, and we're left with 2x plus 1. Everybody see that? All right, if you don't see it, make sure you do the extra step. Equals to 21. Do we know what to do from there? Okay, help me out, Chris. What do I do from there? Subtract 1. 2x equals 20. Everyone, last step. Divide by 2. X equals 10. Let's check. We got 2x plus 1 over 3 equals 7. 2 parentheses plus 1 over 3 equals 7. And instead of x, I substitute in there what? 10. What is 2 times 10? 20 plus 1 over 3. What is 20 plus 1? 21 over 3. What is 21 over 3? 7 equals 2, 7. Yep.
Are you sure?
I am positive. I am positive 7. See what I did there? No. Okay. Copy this next one. Do this next one by yourself. Example 2. We got 7 equals 3x minus 4 over 2. Copy that, solve, and check. Go. All right, let me help you with this one. There you go. What? All right, Wyatt, help me out. What do I do next? Be nice. We get 14 equals 3x minus 4. Pass someone. What do I do next? We have get rid of the negative 4. What is the inverse? Add 4, add 4. We're left with 18 equals 3x. Everyone, what's the last step? Divide by 3. 6 equals x. Let's see if it worked. 7 equals 3. I'm going to substitute minus 4 from this point. Minus 4 over 2. 7 equals 18 minus 4 over 2. 7 equals 14 divided by 2. What is 14 divided by 2? 7. It's really close. All right. So we got those, right?
Yeah.
Copy this next one, please. Example number 4. Let's crank it up a notch. Yes. Yeah, for these next one, we're not going to check so that we can go a little bit faster, so we can get enough practice here before we leave. Example 4 is 8x minus 21 minus 5x equals negative 15. And if we're still following the 4 steps: simplify, isolate, plot, check. It says here, simplify each side of the equation. So look up, please. Look up. Can we simplify the left side? Let's see. If I was to cover this, including the equation, does this look familiar? Tell you never what you would do for that part. Yes, we will combine like terms. So line down the equal sign. What is 8x and negative 5x? 3x. Bring down the negative 21 equals to negative 15. Therefore, my two operations left are multiplication and subtraction. So I start with subtraction. So what is the inverse? Add 21. We're left with 3x equals 6. What's our last step? Divide by 3. Divide by 3. X equals 2. Bye. Have a good day. Everybody see that? Let's do another one. I said we weren't going to check this just to get enough practice for the next one. Ready? So do this next one by yourself. Example 5. Let me zoom in. We got 4 equals 2x plus 5 minus 6x. Copy that and solve. Go. Okay, let's see what we got. Line down the equal sign. Can we combine on the right side? Yes, 2x and negative 6x is negative 4x. Bring down the plus 5 equals and the 4. What's left? Multiplication and addition. What is the inverse of addition? Subtract 5. Subtract 5. We're left with negative 1 equals negative 4x. Therefore, last step is divide by negative 4. divide by -4. We're left with 1/4 equals x, or 0.25 equals x. Hands if you got that. Okay, look at where you might have made a mistake. Correct it, please. Want to try one more of these? Okay, let's do one more. Example 5Q. Example 5Q, copy this. 7 equals 4m minus what? Okay, 3 minus 2m. Go. See what you get. So for this one, once again, we needed to simplify here, so we distribute. We get 5p minus 10 equals -15. Inverse of that, add 10 to each side. We're left with 5p equals -5. And our last step, divide by 5. We're left with p equals -1. Pretty simple? Okay. So we got these, yes? All right, let's move on to a funner one. Yay. Example 7. Copy this one. 10y, bless you, minus, open parentheses, 4y plus 8, close parentheses, equals -20. Line down the equal sign. Let's do this one together. Can we simplify the left side? Yes. But it looks kind of funky because we have a subtraction in the parentheses. Tell your neighbor what's right here. Very good. It's a 1. That means it's multiplying a -1. So we're going to distribute that inside for both terms. So that becomes what? -4y. And this becomes what? -8. Bring down the 10y equal and -20. Do we know what to do from there? Yes. What's the next step, everyone? Combine like terms. What is 10 minus 4? 6y minus 8 equals -20. Next step, everyone. Priscilla, though? Add 8 to each side. We got 6y equals -20 plus 8, that's -12. And of course, our last step is to divide by 6. Y equals -2. Piece of cake? Yes. We didn't have homework. Home play. What? Anyways, all right. Any questions with these? We got it? Okay, let's move on to a funner one. Here we go. Copy this one, please. Example 7Q. Let me zoom out. 7Q. Thank you, Alyssa. Yes, copy down the black text. Daniel. Yes, here goes. It says, Jordan scored 7 more points than Kobe. Q scored 2 times as many points as Kobe. In total, the 3 scored 75 points. How many points did each one of them score? Copy that, please. We're going to go through a quick process to make sure how to break down these word problems. And I don't know if you noticed, as we continue throughout the year, the home plate starts increasing the word problems. Do you guys notice that? Kind of, sort of, no? Before I used to only give you like 1 or 2 word problems? Okay. All right. Example 7Q once again says, Jordan scored 7 more points than Kobe. Q scored 2 times as many points as Kobe. In total, the 3 scored 75 points. How many points did each one of them score? Okay? Now, in case you missed it, I have a poster over here on the wall that says cubed. Do you guys see it? Right there above the iPad cart? Okay, that's a process we're going to use to dissect some of these word problems. And the acronym cubed stands for a certain process. The letter C says circle important numbers, variables, equations, symbols, and shapes. So important numbers, let's see. I'm going to circle important numbers with red. Jordan scored 7 more points. Okay, I'm going to circle 7. Jordan scored 7 more points, because that number is important. Who else? Q scored 2 times as many points. I'm going to circle that. What else is important? The 3 scored, what? 75 points. So I circle all that. So the letter C is done. Okay? What else does it say? Underline the question or questions. What is the question? How many points did each one of them score? So I underline the question. I'm done with the underline. What's the letter B? It says box, keywords, and phrases. So check this out. Keywords here, I'm going to use green. Keywords here are the word scored, because this indicates that they're talking about people that scored. Which is the only person that did not mention scored? Kobe. So that kind of isolates Kobe, being that they don't know how much he scored. So we box that. It says eliminate information not needed, so anything else that is not underlined or boxed or circled is not needed. Then it says draw pictures and graphs. So check this out. So we did box. We eliminated stuff that we didn't need, and now we're going to make a diagram or a table. So watch. This next table you're going to need anytime you approach a word problem. So you remember what I just said? Okay, this table is called a guess and check table. So check this out. This is how it goes. First, identify how many items or how many people the problem is talking about. How many people are we talking about here? 3. So you're going to draw 3 lines down. 1, 2, 3. Do that right now. And then you're going to draw 1 across. And basically, we're using this table to organize our information. So let's see. Who's the first person they mentioned? Jordan, so I'm going to put J. Who's the next person they mentioned? Kobe, I'm going to put K. And then after that, Q. And here on the last column, I'm going to always try and write total for right now. Okay? Now that I have my labels here, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to use green to find out who they said scored. Who scored? Jordan, so I check mark on Jordan. Who else scored? Q, so I'm going to put Q. The only person that did not score was Kobe. And that's where we're going to start labeling our table. So if we don't know how much Kobe scored, what can we label it? Everyone? No, if we don't, he did score, but we don't know how much, we're going to label it X. That is correct. That's our unknown. Now that we have our variable, let's go back and read it again. Jordan scored 7 more points than Kobe. So if Kobe is X and Jordan scored 7 more than Kobe, how can I write this? Talk it over with your neighbor. How can I write it here? Okay, so let's say, let me put it like this. If I have $20 and you guys have 7 more, how much money do you have? So is it, did you multiply? Okay, so let me put it again like this. If Kobe is X and Jordan scored 7 more than Kobe, what do I write here, everyone? 7 plus X, or I'm going to write X plus 7. Now let's read Q. Q scored 2 times as many as Kobe. So if Kobe is X, what is 2 times as many? 2X. And what is the total points? 75. All right. So let me ask you this. How can we figure out how much each of them scored if their total was this? If we do what to each of their scores? Add. That is correct. We add Jordan's score to Kobe's score to Q's, and that should equal to what? 75. So what did Jordan score? X plus 7. How about Kobe? X. How about Q? 2X. Line down the equal sign. Can you solve this one? What would we do? What we do from there? Combine like terms. 2X plus X plus X. How much is that? 4X. Bring down the 7. Equal to 75. From there, subtract 7. 4X equals 68. And our last step, divide by 4. X equals 17 and its points. Okay, so who scored 17? Yeah, because they're asking how much did each of them score. So Kobe scored 17. How about Q? 34. How about Jordan? 24. And the total should be 75. So your home plate for tonight is the 10 problems. Make sure if you need help, once again, there's tutoring today. Problem, see you. Have a good one. Enjoy your home plate. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.